Nigeria is not working and it cannot work. So, call Northern Aid. You know, have Northern Aid that came out and condemned terrorists, Boko Haram, Hesman. Have they condemned Gumi, Patomi? Northern Aiders. That the same part of Ada of the North. Have they condemned them? But they have the infantry to tell the useless masses who want to listen to them. These people, they are toiling the brain of some people. They are using the brain of the so-called one Nigeria. It's not us that we have decided our destiny in our hand, Biafrans. As we do say, there is nothing that is happening in Nigeria that we have not been saying it. So it's not a surprise. Nigeria today was saw by our internal leader, Dean Chukwemeka Odumegwu-Ojukwu, in 1967. They saw today Nigeria far back 1967. Now, coming to Jonathan era, we were vocal then. When PDP was masterminding against him, they brought the so-called Buhari in 2015, they gang up co-religious leaders in the West, gang up with the politicians against Jonathan. We told them that this particular person you are talking about was a military head of state, second by Idi Agbo. Nothing good come out of him, only starvation and hunger. Far back, early 80s, 1983 or 82. Has nothing to offer. They say we are talking rubbish. Say general, we are idiots. Now, they are coming. I keep on telling people, politicians know how to manipulate your head. Because if you don't use your head, they use it for you. If you don't make use of your brain, they make use of you. They are making use of our brain all this while. Ben Bruce say, common sense are not common. Common sense are not common in that these things that are happening, we know about it. So it's not a surprise. The so-called Northern Aiders. Have you asked yourself about Southern Aiders? They are telling you they are the one in power. The Statans came to a little bit realize themselves by the awareness and evangelism of our great supreme leader, Nnamdi. Then they have southern meetings, governors, and few could not be in the meeting. And they decided to have a decision. After the decision, they map out a day to implement what anti-grazing, and they did. The same Northern Aid that the person you are saying spokesman was telling you that it will not work. They are the one in charge. Now you are telling me they say, and it's, at the end of his comment, he told you that, what did he say? He told you that the South should deviate from saying it is their right to present a candidate. Is that the role? Hypocrisy. They are together. Every politician, both in the South or both in the North, they don't have anything to drag with because they're the ones sitting on the power and eating the masses by their word of enticement, telling you what you want to hear. It's not what they want to do because they have what we call caucus. So we are not being lured. Are you getting it? Meanwhile, we are talking about election, if you have not known, in Biafra land. I don't know why you people are coming to tell us all those rubbish. We are not interested. What you are saying now, release Nnamdi Kanu. Release him.
Okay, I'm coming to that, Mr. Basil.
Release Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay.
That is our own. Whoever that want to champion one Nigeria, because it's election in Nigeria, there is nothing like election. What they do is election. Nigeria is not working, and it cannot work. So, call Northern Aid. You know, have Northern Aid that came out and condemned terrorists, Boko Haram, Hesme. Have they condemned Gumi, Patoni? Northern Aiders. That's the same part of Aida of the North. Have they condemned them? But they have the infantry to tell the useless masses who want to listen to them. These people, they are toiling the brain of some people. They are using the brain of the so-called one Nigeria. It's not us that we have decided our destiny in our hand. Biafrans. Biafrans. Are you getting it? So all those statements they are making around election is coming out. That's what they're trying to do. They are trying to do. They will see November 6th, governorship election in Anambra will not hold. Then they will know we are serious, and they will know. By the time we ask them, waiting for them, as the fixed date of 21 case hearing of Nnamdi Kanu.
October 7.
October 21.
Okay.
And which we know they will not bring Nnamdi Kanu in the court. We know vividly how they want to postpone to January 22. And we are adding them to release Nnamdi before then, or X. That thing they are looking for, they will see it. The same thing they did on 26 July, the same thing they did in Omoya. They are playing with us. Because maybe one way or the other, they have buying some people in IPOB or some people to work against the institutions our leader have built, thinking that holding him or kidnapping him, the turmoil will come down. That's why you heard about sitting at home 1 month.
Yes, I was going to ask that. Sitting at home 1 month if Nnamdi Kanu is released. What do you think? Is it really a right thing, Mr. Basil?
Now, tell us what is important, or what is the strategy to use to release our leader. We don't have weapon, we don't have bullet, we don't have anybody in the government, but we have the highest of all, the supremacy and the founder of the world, called Chukwokika. Our defense, our advocate, our deliverer. What we are saying is they must release Nnamdi Kanu unconditional. Unconditional. And if they fail, we have told them they fail. That October, no, they will not come. They will not come. That's why we place 1 month lockdown. Meanwhile, on 17th of this month, we challenge them by Samuel Ekpa to transfer Nnamdi Kanu in Kuje. That we may see him one-on-one, that he will have the opportunity to speak to us. If they are crying that the sitting at home, money at home is affecting their economy. I don't know the economy they are talking about. It's the only one that can stop it, because National Card is the economy. National Card is the Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu is the voice of a Biafrans all over the world. It's our voice, it's our eyes. So economy or no economy, we cannot. So economy or no economy, is Nigeria has economy?
We're not talking about Nigeria right now. Let's look at the business people in the East.
Let's
look at the schools.
Who are the business in
Let's
the
look at the students.
Who are the students? I want to ask you a question. You as a student, have you gotten a job? Professors, PhD, they are there. Did you get a job? But a Fulani who cannot even write his simple name is the head of all ministries. And you who feel that you went to what they call Oxford University, you are touring around, parabolating with your certificate. And somebody who does not, and you know the funny part of it, they are not in any form ethnicity in this constitutive country called Nigeria, and are ruling you. You are talking about the education or no education. Does education in Nigeria work? Does it work? You are talking about business people. What do you mean by business? Nnamdi is our business. Biafra is our business. Biafra is our religion where we worship. So when Biafra comes, business will go. Business will start the way it's supposed to. Okay? So stop fooling yourself, or let us stop fooling ourselves. You have professors, you have lawyers, they cannot even come out and talk and stop. And look at judiciary. Who is the head of the judiciary in Nigeria? Fulani. Who does not know rule of law. In every family, if you don't have, you can have like 2 or 3 graduates or 2. Did they get a job? Are they working? Talking about school or that. The business you are talking about, you know the individuals that has it. Are we complaining?
Of course, Mr. Basil.
We do not.
The Southerners, the
It's
Easterners.
nobody. Stop that. There is nobody is complaining. The people you saw complaining are paid and bought over people from others, other tribe. The Biafrans are not complaining. That is the decision of the Biafrans. That is the decision of the Biafrans. Nobody is complaining. If you are a responsible person and know somebody have laid his life for you, but now for you to show solidarity for him, you are saying you are complaining. Are you not madness? It's not madness. You are able to meet your wife, meet your children, enjoy yourself, do everything you want to do, free, and somebody who laid his life is there suffering. No. Please be considerate. We Biafrans, we are not complaining. There is no Biafran that complains. 1 month, ultimatum, sit at home is looming. So there is time. Prepare yourself. Unless they bring Nnamdi Kanu out. That is the only solution. And this one that is coming, it will affect every state too. It's going to affect everybody. Because some people are still getting money and do everything they like. That's why that's everything consign them. But you are being killed, both in your church. Your pastor are being killed. Pastor are being kidnapped. Leaders later are feeling unconcerned. Now we want everybody to smell it. Now look at what the elders of the Fulanis are telling you. Now they say they voted that I'm out. Now they regretted. The data is they don't know. The same thing now you are telling me. After you make mistake for 100 years, then you still want to listen to these people called politicians. When will we get sense? That's my question. When will we get sense? When will we have that one voice? Look at how they are playing in the South. Look at how they are playing them. North is playing the South. But if you come to the South, they're the highest PhD, doctorate degree, the highest overseers all over the world. They can't even talk. Only Fulani. Fulani sitting on everybody's head. You know, madness. It's madness. Mad people everywhere. Have they condemned Boko Haram? I'm asking you. Have they condemned the security base of a country, NDA, Have they? Because they are the sponsors of terrorism. And they have been mentioned them. Dubai have mentioned them. Anonymous have mentioned them. Have they taken control? Do you know what the presidency, the so-called president called Femi Adesina said? That they are not ashamed that the terrorists being mentioned in the government, they are not ashamed of it. That the people you are believing. That the government you are believing. Please and please, please and please. So talk all those political deceit. It's not for us. What we want now, we call total civil disobedience. Total civil disobedience to showcase that we are no more in Nigeria. It's happening in UN. Protest is there. All electricity is there. Talking about the election. Since the second election they did, they have not done anything. Election. Tell me what they have achieved. Now to kill every day, killing, massacre, stealing money, borrowing money. Talking about election, selection. It's not for Biafrans, for information. Thanks so much.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Basile.